Our mics. Good evening, Randomaniacs, and welcome to another edition of the Legend of Zelda Legend of Zelda Randomizer Battle Royale Tournament of Champions, featuring our semi-final match with Random Effect, Thorwolf, and Captain Green 7. Joining me on commentary today, the one, the only, Nora Racetrod. Nora, you ready for a race tonight, man?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully our runners are playing Zelda 1 and not Link to the Past as you were talking.
Almost said that.
But yeah, the Battle Royale has been quite a bit of fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely. So, greatest thing about a Battle Royale, we're not necessarily caring about who finishes first. It's, in this match, really about who finishes in last. Because that person is not moving on to the next round, which is our finals.
No, definitely. And so a little bit about what we're going to see tonight. We have quite the concoction of flags.
Yeah, I don't know who came up with this, but yeah, it's a little bit crazy.
Help. They need help, whoever it was. So we're looking at a mixed quest overworld. So, you know, good luck. Gotta find which caves.
Right.
Random dungeons. So we could have first quest, we could have second quest, we could have mixed quest, or we could have everyone's favorite shape. You won't know until you either find a map or lose your mind in a dungeon.
Oh, I didn't realize that was a random dungeon. That's okay.
Community ends, so those are not going to be helpful in any way possible. Right. More fun. This could be swordless.
50-50 chance of it being swordless. Absolutely. But what are we going to find on the overworld as far as enemies go?
You don't want to know everything.
Okay. And along with all of that, we've got second quest monsters, second quest doors, and just everything about the second quest, apparently.
Also, the other key thing to remember is we do have Dungeon Heart Shuffle on, which means you could have 3 hearts in level 1. You could have 3 items in level 1. You may never find level 1.
Right. Well, we have to find level 1 because it's an 8 Triforce seed. You've got to get all the Triforces.
That you do. Ganon is required. So if you do not find a sword, you should probably pick up a wand because there's a hint that you may have to fight the pig with.
Well, if there is no sword in the game, we will find, I believe it's bomb packs where a sword would normally be.
That is correct.
So that
except for I do believe the vanilla wood sword will be a candle. So
right,
you won't find a bomb pack there, but the magical sword you would find a bomb pack and the white sword.
Something like that, indeed. Alrighty, so we're just waiting for everything to get underway. What do you think? Gosh, I don't even know what to ask at this point because it's like, what do you think's gonna?
Well, so the other piece that we didn't really mention is this is also full start shuffle. So normally we have we have normal start shuffle. You start at the beginning. We have start at the wood sword cave, wherever that may be. We also have easy, which is tame. Usually screens that aren't horrible one-way paths are kind of marked off of there. Full shuffle doesn't care.
Full shuffle does not care. Full shuffle doesn't care. A lot of things in this don't care. And here we go. We are starting. Okay, right in the right close to where vanilla level 5 is, and we've got a 38 medium secret. No, yeah, medium secret. 38 medium secret. That's pretty nice. I like it.
I'd definitely take that. With Mixed Quest, we are going to have the 3 large secrets here, so that will help our runners.
Right, yes, absolutely.
Oh, one other thing we forgot to mention. The hearts you see up there, they have 3 hearts.
Oh, yes, it's hidden health, isn't it?
It is.
That means that the health will always be whited out. They'll not necessarily. We have found ourselves a level. And there's Aquamentus. There's 3 things at the top. I don't know.
It could be anything. It could be shapes. It could be... We have no clue.
That's true. I think we have no idea. Oh, there's Wizrobes in the overworld. There is Wizrobes in the area of the Vanilla White Sword. That's gonna be a big... Nope, Thurwolf's gonna go for it. Meanwhile, over Random Effect is checking out the Vanilla Blue Ring shop here. Gonna see if there is the Armos item here, or if there is... It is a cave. Thurwolf is just... He is determined to get into this cave up here.
That screen is just absolutely horrible.
There is that, but he's damage boosted his way through. He's there, and it's the hint shop. I think that was
a hint shop,
and which is going to be
not
useless. Yeah. Well, A for effort there, though. So Captain Green, in the meantime, is checking out the graveyard. Random Effect going over to Vanilla level 3. Thurwolf checking out the Forgotten Spot. We have swords, ladies and gentlemen. That is a magic sword. We've got swords in the...
And, yeah, chat, you do your thing there.
Well, door penalty is what? I missed it, but it didn't seem like much. 15, yeah, 15 door repair. That is the lowest it could be, so... money seems to be pretty plentiful in this siege.
Yeah, I mean, and it shouldn't be a problem. Our runners aren't really going to need to buy a blue ring with the caliber of runners we're talking about here. They're going to save their money for, things such as the arrows, the bait.
Indeed.
Possibly a candle at this point, because we have not seen one of those.
That is true. Meanwhile, Captain Green's in a green dungeon. Finds himself a key and a shoot room. There's some red bubbles. Those bubbles will take away your ability to use the sword until you find a Triforce, heal at a fairy pond, use a potion, or save and quit. Oh, Random Effect taking a death in Death Mountain.
That's an appropriate name for that mountain tonight.
Right? As Thurwolf finding out that he really shouldn't have touched that.
And looks like from our Tracker Fury, or not our Tracker Fury, Fury over here in chat, mentioning that looks like we may be dealing with first quest 1 through 6 and second quest 7 through 9 tonight.
Indeed. A quick shout out to our actual tracker, Alsoa. Well, there's a room of blue bubbles. Blue bubbles are always nice. Alright, so meanwhile, Random Effect... Oh my gosh, that is not a nice screen to find yourself in. Random Effect make through to a door penalty that... Not the greatest in the world.
It's always the best reward when you have to work for the worst things.
Right. Alright, so Random Effect checking out the Armos statues over here. Let's see if we find our Armos item. Thorough picked himself up some bombs. I missed where he got them from. I mean, clearly he must have purchased them, but I'm not sure what it was. Captain Green has found himself another dungeon. Oh, floor dropping too. Thank you. Help me help, though. That's a 3 small secret. Well, the medium secret's still really good.
It makes up for that. Small secret's kind of whatever anyway, usually.
We do not have extra candles on. I didn't realize that was...
Oh, yes, that is. Right, random's over here in the forest. We'll see if... Oh, you picked something up on there, but I didn't see what it was.
I missed it as well, unfortunately. He did get something, though, so that's where our herbal item is.
Since it didn't go into his B slot, I'm leaning towards Power Brace.
Something like that, right?
Oh.
What was it? Oh, it was the bow! Oh my goodness. Bow? Well, the bow is always good. And finding that area is a very good Armos item. Once again, we are going to need to find all 8 Triforces, so this is going to be a bit of a trek. But Random Effect buying arrows. He's got himself an actual weapon now.
Yeah, definitely. Finding that bow, knowing where the arrows are, having the money, definitely Random's making the right plays here for getting combat now.
Absolutely, yeah. That's not surprising at all that he went right for those. Enemies in the game are plus or minus, as Thurwolf takes a death at the same place one of our other runners did earlier.
And we missed bunnies on the overworld, so even better to have there.
Indeed it does. So, Random Effect finding the taking road is going to show us where they all are. I think we've seen most, if not all of them already. Oh, now we've seen them all. So there are 2 directly next to each other. As Captain Green, fortunately taking a death a few screens away from that bow.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I do believe Random Effect died on that last take any screen earlier. So.
Indeed. Alright, so, runner's still just doing a whole lot of overworld exploring, or trying to find out all the different dungeons. We have a number of them. We found, what, a few of them? Let's see. 3 of them so far?
Yeah, we found what appeared to be second quest 7 or 8, first quest 2, and I believe first quest 3.
Nice. Captain Green is clipped into the HUD. I always love to see that, because that's just hilarious.
It is, and it's only fair because, you know, that Wizard's hanging out in the HUD as well.
Indeed, and Random Effect has found himself a very purple dungeon as Captain Green finds the wooden sword. Captain Green has his sword. Man, that is really close to where the bow was.
It is, and he's headed right towards the bow.
Absolutely. I would say.
I would definitely be headed straight to pick those up.
right. So, what dungeon is? Have we figured out what dungeon random effect is in yet? Other than the fact that it's kind of a violet purple.
No, but Therwolf has found his sword as well. It would be imagined we'll be grabbing his bow here shortly, if he hasn't already.
Well, whatever random effects in, it's got travel. It's got travel staircases. Well, there's a Triforce in the center of a tea room. Does that make that 5? Yeah, I think that makes that 5, doesn't it?
I believe so.
Right. Oh, hey, the blue Octorocks are 1 hit. Oh, the world takes. Alright, so random effect grabbing 3 rupees. Thorwald deciding not to play the gambling game. I can't say I blame him. Captain Green is in what dungeon is he in again?
I think this could be 3. I'm not sure where he went in. I did not see.
Yeah, I think it is.
And here we have a first candle purchase.
Indeed, yeah, that could very well be important because the candle's going to open up a lot of. And Thurwood's just going to go ahead and buy the meat too because why not at this point? Got the money.
And it's also possible that that's the rare shop, so
Indeed.
definitely worth going ahead and buying both of those while you're there.
Yep. Random effect is, did he find his bow yet? Yeah,
he's had the bow. I'm not sure why he was messing with that.
He may have just forgotten where the that he already checked that one. Got people blowing up rocks all over the place. You know, Captain Green has got himself in a dungeon. He's found himself a compass. Thorough finding a dungeon. I don't know. Have we seen this one?
I believe this one's new, but
oh shoot.
Yeah.
Oh, Thorough had full health, and now we have no idea. Captain Green trying to get the free bombs from the Dodongos, doing quite the good job.
Playing Hungry Hippos, I see.
Indeed.
Ooh.
And nothing in the shoot room. Unfortunately, bombs dropping on the opposite side of that.
And Captain Green finding an ugly mugger, heart or max bombs.
That is not a nice thing to run into. Second 7, somebody calls out in the chat. You think it is? I don't know. I know what second 7 looks like. But...
Well, if it is, there will be most likely a second mugger room in here. I do believe that those are forced into 7.
Right.
But that doesn't look like second. I guess it could be.
Captain Green is also grabbing these bombs. Are these the Dodongos again? Oh, that's right. The 3 of them respawn like normal enemies. I guess it's not considered a boss or something.
Yeah, because fighting the Dodongos is always fun.
Yeah, at least they're pretty easy if you've got the bomb. Captain Green hunting for items. We haven't really seen any dungeon items, have we?
No, the only thing we've been able to pull out. Well, we found a heart in one, I believe.
Oh, did we find a heart in one? Well, that's right. We have heart shuffle on, so finding a heart actually means something. Captain Green taking out these gorillas. Not a push block room though. That's one. Okay, so yeah, that is level 1.
And random effect finding 20 rupees is our cost of bombs.
Alright, so normal.
Yeah, that's fine. And Random's found himself a dungeon in... I believe this is the one we saw earlier, that we think is level 8. Mr. Wolf finds level 9.
Oh, at least knowing where level 9 is always nice. Captain Green finding the map, confirming he is in fact in level 3. But in fact, we did know that already, but you know, it's good to know. I said 1 earlier, didn't I? It was 3.
Alright, random finding a heart container on the floor, meaning the next 2 items, if that is 8, the items will be in the staircases now.
Well, one of the items may in fact be Dig Dogger Block.
Well, if this is 8, there are quite a few staircases in the second quest 7 and 8, so that may just be a transport that we can't get through, which would still block the item.
Good. Well, there is an open staircase here. Just gotta wait for the Dodonga to not be there again. And it's a transport. Transport staircase takes us to another room with a Dig Dogger. And Captain Green grabs this Triforce, and that is the first Triforce of the match.
We're here at about 19 minutes, so these flags definitely testing our runner.
Yep. Although I get the feeling that once we learn the locations of all the dungeons, that these Triforces are probably going to fall pretty quickly. I could be wrong, but I get that feeling. Like, once you get, like, a couple of items, this sea is just gonna fall off that. That is, of course, we still do need to find silver arrows. Well, there's a wand!
Well, that will definitely help accelerate the fall of the seed, though.
Absolutely.
So as you notice, Random started off with quite a bit of money, and is now down to 36. As Captain Green's got his second Triforce.
Yep, he does. Where was he at? He's level 2. Okay. Chat pointing out the invisible health flag is unnerving. Yeah, it kind of is. I do not have audio. Do you still beep when you're low or no?
I believe that can be turned off as an option. I believe it's kind of like select swap, where it's a personal option.
Gotcha.
But don't hold me to that.
I'm holding you to that. Hidden health turns beeps off. Okay. So it really is truly hidden. That's gotta be a little scary.
So if you have sword beams, you have health. If you don't, well...
You have no idea. Well, we have found a heart container in level 2. So we've got 2 runners in level 2 and random effect walking through a desert.
It does look like the other item in 2 may have been the boomerang.
Yep. The banana, Lord Banana itself, the wooden boom. Got the green finding some bombs on the floor.
Random's going to buy some bombs up A and save so he can retry with them if they're not fruitful.
Indeed, indeed. All right. Anyway, so Captain Green, I'm assuming he's looking for the second item here in level 2. We already know one of them is a heart container. Wait, no, why is he clearing this? Keys, maybe? Are we sure the boomerang was the item in here?
Not necessarily sure that it was. Could have picked it up somewhere else. Oh, our tracker's saying white sword item.
No, not item, white sword.
Oh, white sword. Oh, it is.
Yes, it is. Oh, so the boomerang was actually not in level 2. It's in level 3.
Ah. And speaking of dungeons, Random Effect has found one in the Forgotten Spot. Which I believe this is level 3, so...
Oh, Thurwolf has found the dungeon. Have we seen that one yet?
Don't believe we have.
I don't recall any of them with a dark room like that, so... Oh, wait, we got a map, though. That is... Oh, my goodness. Which one is that? That is,
Yeah.
Oh, somebody help me. 6? 6. No.
4.
4. Well, it's 4. It's 4. Gosh, right. Of course it is. It's been too long. I've been studying second quest maps too much. Hey! That is a heart container. So we found a heart container down the stairs to level 4. Oof. And Random Effect immediately pays the heart container price. He does not care. He's got enough of the white sword item if we ever find it. Which, by the way, that ladder would come in pretty handy right now. What was the item on the coast? Did we see it?
It was a heart container.
No, of course it was.
Yeah, I found that with the heart shuffle, I usually average 1 to 2 items of the trifecta. There is Random Effect finds the blue boomerang. 2 of the 3 items, the Armos item, the white sword, or the raft item, are heart containers in this shuffle for some reason. And Theirwolf is contemplating this red bubble NSU nightmare.
You know, Random Effect finding his Triforce out of level 3. That gives him his first one. He's on the... So all of our runners have at least one triangle. Captain Green has 2.
And your reward for getting through that red bubble room was Gleok.
I mean, Leox, a bro.
Thankfully, he's not guarding the Triforce, as Theirwolf picks that up and will be either digging for that heart container or just out of 4.
Looks like he is going out of 4. Meanwhile, Captain Green getting his Triforce out of level. So, everybody's got like the same kind of 3-ish Triforces.
Yeah, this random is in 2, I believe.
Yes, that is 2.
And Theirwolf is going to take another poke at 4 to see if he can find the heart container item. Now he's got some potions to restore his sword. And Random Effect now has his Triforce out of 2 as well.
Nice. Everybody get collecting their Triforces out of the levels we know. Unfortunately, I think Captain Green tried to be a little cheeky and, no, he did! He damage clipped through the red bubble, I think it was. Got 1 key. He's going to use it on the right-hand side door. He comes to the recorder. Well, now that's a thing.
Yeah, what have we already seen some of in this season?
Well, not only that, but now we've opened up all the possibilities of the recorder spots in the mixed over.
Well,
nice.
That is true.
Nice dodging there by Captain Green. Captain Green also finding himself a spider. Gomas. I hate spiders.
Just burn the dungeon down.
Yeah. Fumigation team. Well, everybody's got their white sword right now. Random Effect does have that wand. That could be massive. How many Triforces do you need to get? You need all 8. Can't find bombs or restreamer. Thank you for getting this on the air, sir, as always. Appreciate it. Yes, you need all 8 Triforces, so this could be a little while. So. So Theirwolf is in. Is that 3? Okay, yeah, he's in 3.
Yeah, that appears to be 3.
Meanwhile, random effect finding a door penalty. So we are, Captain Green is burning some shrubberies. 96 large secret. That's pretty close to normal, so that's not bad.
Yeah, money's not really a problem in this seed at all.
No, is he gonna try to get... No, he's gonna buy the arrows, of course. I didn't realize Captain Green had not bought the arrows yet.
We still have those silvers outstanding. They could be anywhere, including 9 at this point. As chat's pointing out, Random Effect still has not found the candle shop. So he is going to have some routing issues in the forest area. Thirwolf now has his Triforce out of 3.
Yay! So between our runners, we have 2, 3, 4, and Random Effect just needs to find 4 to get his Triforce out there. It's interesting that we've kind of like kept in those 3 numbers.
Well, the lack of candle, as Captain Green now has one as well, has really slowed exploration down, I would say.
Where was that candle shop? Do you remember?
I believe it was up in Death Mountain. It was one of the bomb malls in Death Mountain.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so far it's the only one we've seen, so yeah, it could be a little while. And level 7 is candle blocked, so... In fact, checking the... Oh, that's the ladder! The ladder's the white sword item!
And it's in that one cave that no one liked.
Yeah, that is far out of the way. The other 2 runners are really far away. That gives Random Effect a really nice thing to have. And we have an immediate find. That dungeon is ladder blocked. Oh my goodness. Yeah, ladder required, immediately discovered ladder was required. I like it. So what dungeon are we in here? So, what is it? 7, 8, and 9 are second quest? This looks like 6.
6. This looks like 6.
Yep. Captain Green using the recorder in the ferry in the pond over there, finding himself 3 rupees, which, you know, is not exactly what you'd like to find. Getting himself another heart container. You know, with this, I wonder if the magic sword comes into play with having to go through all those dungeons.
Yeah, it very easily could. Depends on how quickly runners find, obviously now, the silvers.
Okay, so just confirming, level 6.
I don't believe it.
I'm not sure. I'm still not convinced.
There's a nice Triforce there, surrounded by a bunch of red bubbles. We won't care about that. And
staircase is transport. One more staircase to find. That will be our item staircase. Takes you to the complete opposite side of 6, though, from where it was.
That's a decent staircase then.
Yeah, absolutely. Meanwhile, we do have second quest rooms on, so this could be a push, but it's not because it's heart. I'm noticing a lot of our floor items have been heart containers.
I think our runners are okay with this.
Indeed. As I've said, we're getting so many of them, and that magic sword is in a very easy to remember location.
It's also very close to a dungeon, so a record or two, pick it up and head to.
Entirely possible. We got a room with 3 red bubbles and a blue one, so random effect gonna go ahead and bop that one and try to not get hit by it. No! Oh! He tried.
Bubble sandwich.
Indeed. He's just gonna leave, finds himself 5 rupees. He had the wand. That was perfectly fine. Not gonna run into any wizrobes in here, so he pretty much knows the sword is gonna be king. Or the wand could be king. Well, it's Captain Green's turn to go through the desert. He's checking. Oh, wait, we got a door repair in the desert. Why are you living in the desert, sir? I mean, come on, really. That screen is not, in fact, a... Oh, Danger Noodle! Danger Noodle's on random effect screen. He's taking really nice care of them. Oh my goodness. Doesn't get anything for his trouble. Kind of a letdown, if you ask me.
Hey, not having to deal with them for a little while is always a reward.
Indeed. Well, we've got a Goma here, but we do have bow and arrows to poke his eye out. And is this a push? It is a push block! What is arrow blocked? What is bow blocked? It's the power bracelet.
Well, I mean, I do think we are missing a couple of dungeons.
Now let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We found 8, so we're missing like one dungeon, not just...
Yeah, we're missing dungeon 1 apparently.
No, well, actually, we are missing one, aren't we? Yeah, we are actually. Okay, so we're missing one dungeon, and it's 1.
Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and grab his Triforce out of his 6 and say good riddance.
Absolutely. The less time you have to spend in the 6, the better. Captain Green finding himself the very, very violet purple stage. Oh, it's more of a lavender.
That'd be 5.
Yes, that is 5. Free bomb pack right on the map there.
And Theorwolf is going to take a dive in 5 as well.
Have we gone up this mountain here?
I'm not. Yeah, I believe there's a level 8s in the mountain.
Oh yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Our good tracker's got that on the map already. So this is second quest level 8. So it's a very, very large spiral that has what, like 5 transport staircases in it, something like that.
It has
6.
Too many.
Yes. Too many.
And you'll find them all before you find your items.
I mean, of course you will. Technically, that means there is one more staircase. No, it's as many staircases as freaking level 9's got. That's... No one likes that. It's too many staircases. Yeah, oh, it does have one-way staircases, yes! Yeah, so staircases that just take you to a place that don't have one to leave. Oh, we got a compass.
That's helpful. Though I do believe the Triforce is as far away from him as he can get.
It's entirely possible. Random effect, finding an item room he's already been in. Now that old man doesn't think the sea is beatable, but I'm pretty sure we're fine. We're gonna go ahead and deal with these wall masters. Meanwhile, random effect is taking out the moblins. I don't know which level he's in. Actually, don't know what level he's in. Where did he find that? Oh, is he an 8? No.
Yeah. Yeah,
Right,
he's still an 8.
Right, he's an 8. That's right. The lavender one is...
Yeah, our other 2 are in 5 right now.
5, that's right. Okay. So he's going to find the transport staircase. I feel like I'm going to say that a lot.
Yeah.
All of our runners with 3 Triforces are still looking for 4 more on each side. 5 more, I can count.
Well, the one nice thing is when we get done with all this, we will have Second Quest 9.
Right. Why is that a good thing?
It's smaller than the first quest.
I mean, okay, fair. Oh my goodness, is that a meat block? Is that a meat block?
Almost says no.
Nope. Well, we tried. It was almost a meat block. So, blue and red bubbles yet again. Got his sword. The block doesn't push, though. All the staircases in level 8, and that room doesn't have one. Captain Green is really wishing he had that ladder right now. Meanwhile, Thurwolf finding the heart container drop on level 5. Once again, another floor drop heart container.
Oh, but a nice bomb upgrade in 5. A little expensive, but get you up to 13 bombs.
I mean, and considering the money this seed's got, expensive doesn't matter. Wealth is overflowing. Yeah. Okay, that is one of the first overworld screens that I've legitimately hated game. On Captain Green's side right now. That is not fun. He takes a death.
I'm pretty sure that waterfall cave at the start was not pleasant either, but yeah, that's ugly.
Absolutely. And it looks like Captain Green's going to go ahead and check vanilla level 5, which we know is level 8. I don't know if he's made his way over there yet.
No, it's looking like 5 might have some sort of ladder issues going on here.
Yeah, I don't think there's a way around that. At least I haven't seen our runners find one. Thurwolf and Captain Green, both of them need to go up that mountain and find that ladder.
The only thing slowing Random down right now is the lack of candle. And finding level 1.
Captain Green's got his 1. That's going to up his offense. Yeah, level 1 is going to be the interesting find, isn't it? Because it's the only thing we haven't found. I feel like we've checked a lot of this overworld.
I believe Darewolf went through the forest with the candle. I'm not 100% sure. I know I saw some screens.
Oh, confirmation, level 8. I mean, we knew that, but it's always good to see it anyway.
And regardless, you still sigh when you see that map.
Absolutely. And Junior, again, the chat is calling level 1 to be Raft Block. Sorry if it is, I'm just going to be very, very cross with you. Just saying. And in effect, using his last key, brings himself into a room with a bunch of Tektites. That's a push block. What's it gonna do? It's gonna be transport, and he says, nope, I'm gonna try bombing a wall. Meanwhile, now Thurwolf has his wand, so everybody's got the wand.
Oh, and there's the second bomb upgrade.
There is a second bomb upgrade, but that means that is blocked. Random effect not going to buy it. That is really expensive, though, for the possibility of getting 2 bombs. I think that's as high as it can go. Someone will correct me if I'm wrong.
I don't disagree with not purchasing it here. Knowing that you're dealing with Second Quest 9, really bomb walls shouldn't be that big a problem.
Right. Okay, good. I was right. That is the much it could be. Keys, too. Right, yeah. Keys could be a problem. We may be buying them.
That's
Random Effect doesn't have the candle yet.
No, he does not.
I forgot he hasn't purchased that.
The candle's max, I believe, is 70. But still, let's save money for that. I can't blame him. He's seen a key shop for 100.
Yeah, it's interesting that he's got the ladder that was in the most annoying spot in Death Mountain, yet he didn't find he did not find the candle shop that was also in Death Mountain. Yeah, I believe this level's 8 does have one-way, no, it had, right, the one-way staircase. Oh, we know where the Triforce is. I don't know if we can get to it or not. And if we do, I think Random may still be looking for the items inside here. So Random fell victim to the one-way staircase, so he's got to go all the way back. Ouch.
Yeah, this 8 was put together in a very convoluted manner.
You're not joking. Randomizer said, yo, this is gonna be crazy, just FYI. Keep still going through all these.
Oh,
there's the raft,
and it
raft
is
in the way. Random Effect finding the way in for the Triforce.
He doesn't know it yet, but he is not going to be able to get that item out of here.
Goodness, are we going to have a seed that has every block possible?
I mean, usually I root for it, but that just seems kind of mean tonight.
Absolutely, that does seem mean. Thurl picking up his Triforce out of level. He's got his 4th. I don't know if he goes back in there or not.
Well, we will find out in a minute if that raft is required or not. Now, Captain Green did appear to just leave 8 and not bother to pick the Triforce.
So who grabbed the raft exactly?
Captain Green has the raft.
Green has the raft, okay. Yeah, right, there it is, okay. Thorwolf leaving level 8 has the recorder, but did not pick up the raft or find it. That could be a problem. It also could not be. Again, we're still on the hunt for 1.
It's 2 spots. I mean,
it's 2 spots, it's 2 spots. But
we are running out of spots.
Yeah, but we're running out of spots. Where did Thorwolf just go into here?
I'm not sure which dungeon this is anymore. We saw it earlier, but I believe we have some ladder-ish.
7. This is 7. Right, the smaller. Right, I think 7 is just, let me see, flat out ladder blocked. Yep.
Yeah, so just a recap of what our runners are missing. Random Effect is missing the candle. He's going to need that. He's also missing the recorder, which he needs to get the raft out of 8. Captain Green is missing the silver arrows, basically. And the ladder. He has not picked up the ladder, but he's up in the general area.
Yep, he looks like he's gonna find that ladder real soon here.
And depending on if the raft is required, Wolf is missing that ladder along with the recorder, or not the recorder, but the raft and the ladder. There we go.
Old man asking where the white sword at. Well, the white sword was in too, bro. But you have an item that people are gonna like a little bit. 2 of our runners have 10 heart containers. You know what that means?
Magical sword time.
Could possibly be. Who knows?
With all the blocks, you know this is going to be a max heart magical sword.
Oh, you are not kidding.
And Captain Green did go up and get his ladder, so it is time to go fix some ladder blocks.
Very potentially. But he does not have that recorder, which again, we don't know. That could be a thing, and it could not be a thing.
Captain Green does. The only thing
not Captain Green
is missing is
Random Effect.
Yeah, Random already had the ladder.
Yeah, but he doesn't have the recorder. That's what I'm saying.
Or a candle.
I think he's going to come up on that soon, isn't he?
I don't know exactly where that is.
Where was the candle shop?
He needs to find it relatively quick.
It's the only one, right? Like, because we've only seen...
so.
Maybe it wasn't up in Death Mountain. Yeah, I specifically remember seeing it. Meanwhile, Captain Green is going to go ahead and pay a max bomb because he's already got 13. Unfortunately, that means he paid 125 rupees for plus what ends up being a net plus 2 bombs. Oh, no, 4. It's still 4 because it was 13 to 12. Wasn't 10.
Hey, he's still good on bombs.
Yeah, he's still good. He's got plenty. There's the other one. Yeah, he's definitely in 7.
Yeah, Random, unfortunately, in the forest without a candle. But he is checking those power bracelet spots that he had.
I wonder if he's paying the bombs here because he knows he has that chance at that magic sword.
I think that and also the bomb upgrade. Just that much easier.
Fair.
With all these Dodongos, who needs a bomb upgrade?
I know, right? And Thorwolf looking to pick up his ladder here real soon. So 54 minutes into the match, all 3 runners will have their ladder. Having the ladder is always a really comfy thing here. And Thorwolf going to immediately... And he's going to find... what was it, 6 again? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this was 6.
Yeah, 6. Gonna find 6 immediately. And in case 6, you didn't think 6 was ladder blocked, well, there you go. I don't know if it's blocked or not. I forget what's over here.
And Captain Green getting a big face of Blue Land Mullet.
Indeed he is. He's gonna check to see if that pushes. It does! Is this an item staircase? It is not. This is not one-hit KO rupee. This is hidden health. So our runners do not know how much health they have. It will not beep if you're at your last heart either. So they really don't know unless they're at full HP and have sword beams.
Or they're counting.
If they're counting, God bless them. Captain Green finding the any key.
Any key in 7. Nice.
Well, that's going to help exploration. love having that any key. He's gonna pick up his Triforce and he's gone.
Yep, cannot blame him. 7's just, it doesn't matter first quest, second quest. It's just,
You know, the other thing we haven't really thought too much about, there's 3 clocks in that room. Is
would you like to stop?
I don't think we've really checked a lot of the power bracelet spots.
Random has been as he's walked by them. So we haven't seen one yet, as Therwolf is going to grab his Triforce out of 6. So we're a little over halfway home now.
That was always nice.
Now, the riding of the seed has been very different than a normal seed, for sure.
Absolutely. Getting past the Wizrobe's raft spot is a potion shell. Vanilla level 4. Going back in. I think he's going to buy a potion. That blue. 50 rupees for the blue potion.
Was that or get eaten by a bunch of Wizrobes? So.
I know. I think he grabbed that for in case he needs it for the red
bubbles.
Yep. It's a smart move. It's an absolutely a smart move.
Because you're not going to know you need to use it.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, yeah, unless you just get hit a lot and you figure, okay, I might as well use it now. Our runners do not have either the blue or red rings, so as far as I know, they have not picked them up. And those are not forced into level 9 either, so...
No, I don't... Because Captain Green has his candle. No. I was going to say, I thought that was the candle screen. That was that nasty blue Wizrobes.
Yeah, that is... There's not been too many Wizrobes on the overworld. That is one of those awful screens. Captain Green is contemplating... I don't know what he's contemplating. He's saving, he's going back to start.
He has not checked the bomb spots there, so he will be missing that dungeon.
Oh, that's right. See, Captain Green has not checked the lake spots where you need the ladder to get in there. He's missed level 6 so far.
Yeah, he's got the ladder, but he just doesn't know it yet.
Yeah, he didn't check them.
But he may be going over here just to check the raft spot, which kind of get this out of the way over here.
Absolutely. Meanwhile, Therwolf is finding a transport staircase. Which level's Therwolf in again?
I believe this is 7.
7, that's right. Yeah, this is 7. Oh, yeah. Silvers could be in 9. Absolutely, Silvers could be in 9.
Yeah, Vanilla 9 is still on the table. Silvers and Red Ring is Random is in 5 now.
Deciding not to buy the bomb upgrade. Again, maximum price for what could be 2 bombs.
Well, also, he is still missing his candle.
Yeah.
So...
I mean, although, with how many rupees he has, missing the candle doesn't mean anything. He'd still have enough for it.
Yeah, he might be wanting to save for potion too, though, so... Ooh, and Therwolf getting eaten alive by the land.
Ouch. That is the interesting thing about this, is not knowing when a runner is just about to die. This has gotta be, like, nerve-wracking.
Well, the candle problem solved is the red candle is hanging out in 5.
Oh, there we go, then. See, who needs to purchase a candle? I mean, let's be serious here.
Was there anything good in 7?
The Yenny key.
Oh, I mean, that's not a bad find.
Yeah.
Speaking of keys and being in 7, look at Thirwolf's count there. Perfect number for finding the Yenny key.
Absolutely. Meanwhile, Random Effect picking up Triforce out of level 5. He's got 5 Triforce shards. He needs 3 more, and we know where 4 and 7... We still don't know where 1 is.
It's somewhere.
Well, I mean, I'd hope it'd be somewhere.
If not, then we'll have to have a chat with Fred after this.
Right. Yeah, if level 1 doesn't exist, we have some issues. Random Effect gonna go ahead and grab the free heart container off the code. Well, that Moblin feeling like Octorok tonight, but Link says, no, I'm not gonna feed you, Octorok. I'm just gonna walk away. Thurwolf finding his Yenny key, gonna be really happy to give up his 10 keys for an
But at that point, do you even care?
I mean, you pick it up anyway because...
Yeah, I mean, yes, you pick it up.
Because as much as you have 10 keys, I have absolutely burned through, like, a bunch of keys in one dungeon before. You pick it up, but my goodness. Random Effects found level 1!
Under a power bracelet spot. So
that power bracelet was, what, in 6? Or 8?
I want to say it was on the floor in 6.
Definitely wasn't on the floor in 6. It was in a... It was in an under... So, Random Effect finding the ever so hunted for level 1. Neither of our other runners have that power bracelet. So, let me think here. Hold on a second. We've had dungeons blocked by the ladder, the power bracelet. We've had, well, the raft was blocked by the recorder, but that's not an issue anymore. And we've had a dungeon blocked by the candle. If silvers are in 1, this is going to be a very fast run to the end of this.
Well, that's a nice find, though.
Is absolutely a nice find. With 11 heart containers, that jumps your defense up to, what, like the equivalent of 33 or 44 hearts?
It's a lot of hearts.
It's a lot of hearts. Well, 44, yeah. Thank you, Elsoa. Appreciate that.
And so with that, though, I do believe we just have 1 item left here in 1, as we did find a heart container early on, too.
Did we find... Yeah, that's right. We did find a heart container. Did mark. Right, so we've got... red ring in here. Another heart container on the ground. Are you kidding me? Now, Thurwolf finding a transport staircase. Captain Green in level 8. Oh, that is not an item room for Mr. Random Effect. Well, Captain Green going in, finding nothing. Nope. Captain Green's found his Triforce from me. Nope, yeah. Random Effect getting White Force, but he's got his Triforce from level 1. He'll probably jump right back in and try to find the item in.
Yeah, at most he's got 3 or 4 rooms. He's going right back in.
Absolutely. Meanwhile, Thurwolf finding a heart container and a push block into a transport staircase. It's mixed quest, so dungeons 1 through 6 are first quest. Dungeons 7, 8, and 9 are second quest.
Oh, and there's the book on the floor in 1, so no silver.
Don't need to pick that up. Unlike in the Pet to Force tournament. The book does nothing except give you fire with your wand, and no one wants that. So I think that puts the silvers in either 8 or 9, because I don't think we found both items in.
It was Raft Wand, and I don't know if we found the heart container.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Or all 3, yeah. Did we find the heart container in 8?
I'm not sure.
You know, I have it marked, so maybe we did. So maybe they are in 9. Do we know where anything else was? I've got, let me see. I don't have the floor item for 7. I don't have the underground item for 4 marked.
There's a heart container in 7.
Okay.
Because that's where Therewolf just picked up his Triforce.
Right. Absolutely.
And so now it just needs 2. He's got to find the power bracelet, and he's got to go to 5.
I think the only place silvers can be is in 9.
No, we're definitely running out of spots to be. And again, a reminder, first place does not matter as much as last place. If you're in last place, you are out. Next week, I believe it's next week. Not sure if they've moved the date for the holidays, but we'll be having the final between the winner and second place.
These have been, I think these have been more run when the runners are available, because it's being the championship.
Yeah, in that case, sometime in the next 2 or 3 weeks, though, at least.
Right. Oh, yeah, but I think they've been focusing on Friday nights, so... Captain Green finding level 7, I think that was? Yeah, it's level 7.
And at the same time, Random Effect finding level 7, so he now knows where all the dungeons...
That's right. He's just got to go back in 4 after he gets the Triforce out of here, although he'll probably look for the items, because again, silvers.
Well, apparently Captain is in 6.
Yes, Captain Green is in 6. Okay. Yeah, that's right, that's 6, right. The burn bush one to say. I mean, the colors are similar.
It's a dungeon, does that help?
No, actually, it doesn't really help. There's walls, yes. There's walls and enemies, and it's underground. That's what we know. I'm using that next time. So, anyway. Therewolf just pouring through these rooms, trying to find anything. Wolf, I think he's about to find the power. No, that's the red candle. That's right. I got the power bracelet in 6.
Now, the real question that might come up here now is, will Random Effect find the item here, or will he go dive 9? Because if he doesn't find the item, he'll only have 5 keys, as both Therewolf and Captain Green pick up their Triforces out of 6 and 5.
Synchronized Triforce grabbing. Well, unfortunately for Therewolf, the only Triforce he has left to find is in level 1, which is Power Bracelet. Can't find bombs is asking, did Red Effect ever get the blue candle? No, he found the red candle, I believe, and, well, that's all you need. I don't know. Did Captain Green get the Triforce in it?
I didn't see him pick it up. That doesn't mean he didn't. We'll have to see if we get a pause screen here to help clear that up. Unfortunately for Therewolf, the recorder is going to lead him on a bit of a wild goose chase here.
Yes, yes it will.
Looks like Captain Green is making his way towards 5.
I like Alsoa's description of how much money Random Effect has, as in a metric ton of money. Something we all would strive to have in real life.
I mean, it's quite a bit of money for, you know, all the blocks we've had in the seed. Plus, starting with the arrows as your primary weapon.
Yeah! And we're going to pick up all the heart containers. And the heart containers, heart refills. Random Effect finding his any key. All of our runners now have A's for keys.
And keys for days.
Yeah, Random Effect did not buy the bomb upgrade. At this point, I'm really not going to spend the money on anything. But Random Effect grabbing his Triforce out of 7, he's only got the 1 out of 4 left. I think he's been there, yes?
I'm fairly sure he's been to 4. Now, he doesn't have the recorder, so he's not going to be able to flute up to 2 and pick it up. But there are those nice any roads. But he's nowhere near.
No, he's actually close to 1.
Oh yeah, there's one at the end of Candle Road. So that, not a horrible place to go. He may, I'm not sure what he's looking for.
I mean, just clearing things, I guess. Maybe he doesn't know. No, he's not taking that any road. Does he not know where 4 is?
It's possible. It's up in Death Mountain, and I think he's gone up there a couple of times. Bombs may have been an issue. PB was in 6, I believe, under this Goma that their wolf is fighting.
Oh, that's right, it was. Yep, there it is. The arrow block power bracelet that's required. So we have an arrow block, we got a ladder block, we had a candle block, and we had a power bracelet block.
Technically, we had a recorder block for the ladder, or not for the ladder, but the raft, but it was useless.
Yes, the raft has not been all that useful. However, that is an item that, Random Effect and, or not Random Effect, Random Effect and Thurwolf, well, Thurwolf would not have checked off. I don't know if, Thurwolf did not go and check that, location.
Oh,
so.
We're getting a mags check here. Oh!
No! Not 12! So it's anywhere between 10 and 14, so he needs at least one, if not at least one more, or 2 more will do it. Thorwolf is checking for, well, at least he was checking for items in here, but, he's probably looking for the floor, which will be a heart container, which is right there.
Convenient enough. On the screen he's on.
Oh, Random Effect found level 4. Okay, he didn't know where it was. Okay.
I believe he walked right by it.
So, big question. Where is that stinking pack of silver arrows? Is it in 4 here? Did we find the item in 4? Yeah, we did. It's right here. What is it? It's the heart container. And then the floor drop is the recorder. So silvers are in 9. Because we've found everything else. There are, like, so 4 floor drop was the recorder. I believe the boomerang was in 3, and then everything else has been a heart container.
That seems reasonable.
Not really a hard shuffle there, game. Just want to throw that one out there.
Yeah, but unfortunately that recorder has been leading our runners on a little bit of a goose chase here.
I mean, it unlocks so many potential spots.
And Theirwolf is now in 1 with that information now.
Yep, and he gets Life Force too. Yes, 96 was the large secret. There are 3 of them.
And Theirwolf with the full Triforces is going to stick his head back in to 1 here just to clear it out. No reason not to.
Absolutely agree with that. 1 is an easy one to grab. He's going to get his heart container off the floor. But he can go into level 9, I believe. Did everybody find level 9? I'm pretty sure everybody found.
I believe so.
And it's an open cave in the near where start.
It's the bombable cave to the left to start.
Oh, bombable cave. Let's start. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I can read the map. There it is. Okay.
Captain Green's gone back into 3.
He must not have seen the floor.
Get enough a save from Theirwolf, and we should be entering 9 here shortly.
He's got a bit of a trek to get there. A bit of a trek. But that's where he's going. Yeah, it does look like he's just going to take the gamble there in 9, which, as I think we've figured out, that is very... Was that the blue boomerang in 3?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
And Random Effect now has his 8th Triforce.
We have 2 players with the full Triforce. Unfortunately for Captain Green, he is missing a very, very important power out of a dungeon he's already gotten the Triforce from. Theirwolf is in level 9. Well, as much as we do not have audio, at least I do not, Theirwolf will be looking for a number of things. He'll be listening for the sound of Ganon. There's a heart container. He'll be listening for that roar of Ganon because Ganon apparently is just too loud for the game. He will also be looking for staircases because we have to find the silver arrows and we're pretty sure they're in here. And of course he'll be looking for that one shutter door that doesn't open when the room is cleared. Or conversely, once you kill Ganon, the door opens without clearing all the enemies in there.
And Random Effect now joins him just a few seconds behind.
They are very close to each other. But as I said, winning this doesn't give you any advantage. It's finishing in last place.
Well, finishing in last place doesn't get you an advantage, it gets you eliminated, but yes.
Oh, well, Theirwolf has found Ganon. Not what you want to see when you don't have the silver arrows, but you can bomb out of the room.
That's interesting. Into a Patrick. Yay,
into a Patrick, yeah.
We have this reversed game. It's supposed to be Patrick, then Ganon.
Dude, did you notice Ganon was actually in his own room, too?
Yeah, I mean, you know. The other interesting thing could be that you may have to bomb through Ganon's room to find those silvers.
I have seen that before, and it is a very interesting outcome. Oh, for a second I thought that... Oh, there's a compass, though! Yeah, he's gonna go pick that up. Zelda's really close! Zelda's very close to where Ganon is.
And Random is now having a run around with Ganon. He's going to go out a different door here.
Bomb 2 places in there. Oh, there's a bunch of dark nuts that we don't care about.
I believe those dark nuts. Either the dark nuts or the wall masters gave the compass, so we're kind of here.
Random Effect is kind of like very smart to have killed that room. Obviously, the compass was still at large, but he almost walked through it without doing that.
That definitely could have cost him the race, potentially.
Indeed, that information, knowing where Zelda's at, there's 2 more clocks on the field. So Random Effect tries to push that block, and he's gonna get out of there. Oh, Thorwolf finding a walk-through wall. Leads into a transport staircase. Meanwhile, as it turns out, Captain Green is exactly where he needs to be. No, he's just, practicing being a timekeeper. That's why he had all the clocks.
Thought it was hammer time.
No, just clocks. Alright, so Thorwolf trying to make it through that. There we go, Captain Green finding that power bracelet.
At this point, probably realizing that that's not a good thing to be finding at this point. But 1 is very close to start, so he will actually find that pretty quick. He'll be joining our other 2 in. He's not out of this. If he finds the silvers in a quick way, definitely get back in here and snag it from either one of our runs.
Absolutely.
Oh, but he... Oh,
he can't go that way. He can't go that way.
That's right.
That's the Lost Hills. So as much as it's physically close to start, it's a bit of a trek that direction.
That's true.
And he's going to go check other places he can easily get to, which makes a lot of... it is the right play for the things he's looking for. It's just unfortunate that we know he's just further away from it now.
Yeah. It's always unfortunate.
Meanwhile, Thorwolf and Random Effect still looking through level 9 for those silver arrows. Another Patra. I know they're in 9, but I hate Patras. But, with White Sword in 1, Patras melt very quickly, so...
the only good Patra's a dead one, right?
You're not wrong. Thorwolf putting a bomb down by the wall is walk through. This could be a staircase room. Very well be a staircase room. Random Effect, nice clip. Is not a staircase room. It could be a staircase room. It's a shutter door. Of course, shutter door. Too many things to remember in this game. Well, what is this? Oh, it's just the level 9
spinner room.
Spinner room. Which Thorwolf politely says, "I'll do my own thing. Thank you very much, room." Captain Green is narrowing his push rocks down. His power bracelet block spots. Thorwolf trying to hunt down the fairy, not making it, unfortunately.
And just another transport for random.
I don't know how many we found, but it seems like a lot of them.
Well, from the looks of random's map, we've seen a lot of 9, just not the middle top, or kind of the middle upper section of the head.
Gotcha. Random effect gonna give us a ladder clip here. Looks like silver arrows. Thorwolf has found them. That puts him squarely in the lead because he knows where Ganon is and he knows where Zelda is.
And Captain Green has found level 1, so if he makes quick work of this, it should be a race between him and Random. Random will have quite the head start.
Yeah, I unfortunately did not see where those silver arrows were found. Random effects got a lot of level 9 discovered.
Almost all of level 9 discovered there.
Pretty much.
He's missing the room. I think he's missing the room with the silvers in it and Zelda's room.
Pretty much. Zelda is directly below where Thorwolf is right now. But first, before he can go rescue the princess, he's gotta fight Ganon. We already know where Ganon was, but now it's official. I guess.
And he's just gonna take a drink of the potion and just...
I mean, you might as well. You don't know where you're at health-wise. I don't know. I don't think he's... No, he's got a ring. Still.
All of our runners have the red ring.
Yeah, still, you don't know what your health is at. Thorwolf's got a stun lock in. Nicely done. Well done with the Ganon. Picking up that Triforce of Power. He's gonna go back to the start. I actually don't know what the room to Zelda is like, but I know we walked right past it, so... Okay, up from here? Yeah, up from here. Or not. Up from here, okay. Oh, did he get red bubbled? I didn't even notice he got red bubbled. Well, that makes way more sense. Absolutely have the bacon. And... Okay, one room up from here. Now we don't care about red bubbled. Captain Green's got his Triforce out of level 1, but there it is. Oh, it was a spinner room too, okay. But there it is. Oh, she's in her own room. Ladies and gentlemen, finishing in first place with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 28 minutes, and 26 seconds. Thorwolf, good game. Get your GGs out. Yeah, it's entirely possible that the flag for shuffling Zelda in Ganon's room is not actually up.
Random is still hunting for that room with the silvers.
Oh, it is on.
With that, we have Thorwolf in the Discord with us. GG, Thorwolf.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So, let's define the word block for a moment, because it felt like you were going through a lot of them in this seed.
Ladder was an issue. That was the main one. And finding levels toward the end kind of got a little dicey.
Indeed. Yeah, finding that power bracelet in 6 is the major thing that has held up Captain Green. He has just entered level 9. Random Effect entered level 9 not too far behind you.
10-15 seconds behind you. He just found the silver arrow.
Oh, I didn't go into 2 rooms in 9, so it was a fun one.
Yeah.
Oh, I think Random went into those 2 rooms as well.
Exactly. Yeah, we're looking at maps and we're like, okay, the only 2 rooms he hasn't gone in, really, are where the silver arrows are and where Zelda is, and we already know where Zelda is. Good thing those wall masters have the compass, right?
Yeah.
So,
nice
oh, sorry, go ahead.
It was nice of her to be in her room. I appreciate that.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm looking at the flags. So like, I think the rooms aren't necessarily the same always, but
Oh, and Captain Green quickly finding the silvers. It's a little too late, probably, but wow.
yeah, unfortunately. But yeah, Captain Green definitely found the silver arrows way faster than anyone else. As Random Effect takes down Ganon. So, Thurwolf, I don't know, what do you think about the seed overall? Like, it seems like it was a nice one that just kind of had a, let you guys show off a lot of your skill, really.
The overworld was fun. I appreciate all the beams of death on it.
Right? So, real quick though, Random Effect has defeated Ganon and is making his way over towards. Oh, there was a walk-through wall right next to the princess's room. Nice, but Random Effect is going to walk up into Zelda's room, I guess, and he is our second place finisher with an official SRL time, 1 hour, 31 minutes, and 46 seconds.
No, definitely. What a race this was.
What a race indeed. Unfortunately for Captain Green, having found the silver arrow so fast, he actually doesn't know where Ganon is.
He has the opposite problem. He doesn't know where Ganon is, doesn't have the compass. So...
GG, Ari.
Hey, thanks.
Welcome to the booth, our Random Effect. Congratulations on moving on to next week's race. GG, what about that seat?
Where the heck was the candle shop?
So there was one.
I'm sure there was one. Yeah.
I thought it was in the in Death Mountain, but I thought you cleared that at that point, so I don't remember where the heck it was.
I didn't clear Death Mountain. I went as far as level 4 and the Any Roads, and so there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spots that it could have been. It was the screen to the right of 4. It was straight to the right of 4?
Yeah.
Oh, I never bombed that spot. Sorry, I skipped over that one, I think. And the one next to it. I didn't bomb that one and the one next to it. I went up from the Armos to level 4 and found it, and that was my last dungeon. And I'd already found the red candle back in 5, I think it was, so yeah. Crazy seed. For no extra candles, for the candle to be in the rare shop in Death Mountain is under a bomb hole is pretty brutal.
Right?
Yeah. I liked it though.
How about that ladder being like in the one spot up Death Mountain no one likes to go up to?
I actually thought I got that decently early for what I did.
Nobody else did.
Yeah, that was the only reason I was doing that, because I wanted to find a friggin' candle shop. That's all I was trying to do. That's like literally half of my overworld checks were trying to find a candle shop. I had most of the levels gotten, but I wanted to get a candle before I started digging dungeons, for the most part, and going into unexplored areas. It was just pretty ridiculous. I think I also mismarked. I did mismark 2 things in this seed. I actually put down that level 5 was actually level 7 at first, because it just looked, it kind of, the way I was going through it kind of looked like it was level 7. So I had it that the 7 through 9 were first quest, and then I saw second quest 8, and I was like, well, that's not right. So that must be something else down there. It's probably 5, but I don't know that. And then I mismarked some items in 8, I think. I have it marked down that I only found 1 item, and that can't be right because I full cleared it, so I have no idea what went on.
Well, so one of the items was recorder blocked in 8.
Oh, okay, that makes sense now.
And I'm not sure that it was probably a heart container at this point, but I'm not sure what the floor item in 8. Because it was wand.
Yeah, I got the wand.
It almost had to be heart container because we found everything else.
Yeah, I found wand super early for it not to be a swordless seed. That was kind of a bummer.
Right.
But no, it was a fun seed. It was just kind of just a weird trek of the overworld when you I didn't have a candle for an hour, so it was really strange.
Yeah, you really lucked out with that because 7 was the only dungeon where you really had to have that candle, but you had to have it.
Why is that?
7 was under a burn bush.
Oh, that's right. True. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
And 7 was
that
straight
was-
ladder blocked.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just an interesting seed, and Magical Sword being 13 or 14 hearts just put it, that punch right to the gut a little bit.
Yeah. That's what we were saying. We're like, man, everybody's found so many hearts that Magic Sword is going to be in play, and then we tried it at like 12. It's like, nope. I was like, come on.
Yeah, that's what these flags do. When you have heart container shuffle on, you're gonna get a ton of heart containers because you're clearing a bunch more rooms and getting a bunch more items. I even left a heart container in 4 in the underground. I actually thought about picking that up and going back to the Magical Sword. Then I said, nah, like it's totally not worth it at this point. I have red ring and white sword. Let's just go. And I was gambling on silvers and 9 slightly. I didn't get one. I guess I didn't get one item in 8 and the floor item in 7. So I gambled 50-50 and 9.
Floor item in 7 was a heart container. So
okay,
pretty much all the floor items were heart containers tonight.
Yeah, there's like 2 that weren't.
Yeah, there was a white sword in 2 and a recorder in 1.
Recorder was in
recorder in something. Okay.
It was in 5.
Yeah, the red ring was in 5, right? No, the
Recorder was
in
4, book was 1, boomerang was 3.
yeah, double boomerang in 3.
Right.
That was fun. Anyway, yeah,
Captain Green has actually finished his race, and with an official SRL time, 1 hour, 37 minutes, 22 seconds. Get your GGs in chat for him.
GG.
Well done all around, everybody. My goodness.
You like my comment?
I do. That was. I went so everybody can know. The Random Effects comment in the SRL. Where'd that candle at?
So the other really interesting thing about this, and Random, you kind of get to talk about it a bit more. Your primary weapon, since you didn't have the candle or anything else, was the bow. But how'd that go?
What was that? You cut out at the end.
Oh, you more or less had the bow before anyone else and arrows. That was kind of your primary weapon for a while. How'd that feel?
It felt great, actually. Like, when I found the bow, I had already found an arrow shop and had, like, 180 rupees at that point. So I said, I'm just going to go... If you saw, I died, and then I beelined it back to the arrow shop that I found. Because I was like, man, we should just do this right now. I don't know... It could be swordless, and this could be a really good play. Unfortunately, I died one screen from the sword on that getting the bow.
Right.
But otherwise, I still think it was a solid play. It got me a lot of stuff in the overworld. It helped me do more damage. It was a good play, I think. And my play in these flags too, especially when you don't know if it's swordless or not, is to try to get the Armos item as quickly as possible. I don't actually prioritize the Armos item as much in like regular rando when you have a sword and maybe it's first quest overworld, but when you can get a recorder or a red candle or a power bracelet or a bow or a red ring or a white sword or a wand, like it makes this mixed quest or second quest and possibly swordless flags it's really beneficial to try to get that as early as possible to see what you got.
Absolutely.
GG, Captain.
Yes, welcome to the booth, Captain Green.
Thank you. GG's Random and Thurwolf.
Did you actually buy a candle? I'm curious.
I think I did at some point. Yeah.
You did.
Okay. I found my red candle about an hour in. I never even saw the candle shop. I was just curious.
Oh wow. Yeah, no, I definitely saw a candle show up.
It was ridiculous.
I mostly just died too much early game. And I had one very unfortunate pan scroll in the northeast where I accidentally got stuck in the water.
Oof. I died 2 times very early, and they were fairly bad deaths, actually. They took me back quite a bit, but those are my only 2 deaths. They were on the overworld, and they were when I had 3 or 4 hearts. It wasn't too bad. After that, I never died.
Yeah, Captain. The real decider for you was the power bracelet. You ended up getting into 9 right as, or you found your silvers pretty much right as Random was finishing his Ganon fight.
Right. I still had a few spots left to check after 6, so I just triforced and went. But yeah, I ended up, I think, 100% in the overworld as well.
I was pretty much there except for the recorder spots and a few bomb spots in Death Mountain. I never did any of the recorder spots because I had found all the levels at that point.
Yeah, I was missing one, and I had recorder pretty early, actually, so I hit all the recorder spots at some point.
Yeah, we were actually kind of thinking that because the raft was a quarter block, we were kind of thinking, oh, watch level 1B raft block, but nope, was not.
That's really what I was hoping for.
That would have been my downfall.
Yeah, that would have doomed me.
Yes.
I never got raft in 8. I heard it was in 8 through the grapevine.
Yeah. Because I actually went to Death Mountain sort of early, so I probably had recorder pretty early. But because I realized I was pretty far behind starting off, so that's when I started going to Death Mountain early and making kind of weird gambles.
When did you get the ladder then, roughly?
That was pretty late. I
okay.
Don't remember, but it was one of the last spots I checked.
I got it around 55 minutes in.
Wow, I got it way earlier than you guys. That's good. They were still beating me on the end game, but I think I got mine. I don't recall exactly, but it was probably around 35 minutes in, maybe 30 to 35, somewhere. It's pretty early, but there's good stuff. Good stuff. Thank you for the restream and the race, gentlemen. That was a doozy. Who rolled that one?
Was not me.
I didn't do it.
Might have been my fault. I was hoping for swordless, to be honest.
Do you want to give?
I haven't had a swordless seed. This is crazy. I've done 2 practice, and then this is the second one of these, and I've never had a.
Yeah, I've done 4 practice now, I think, and I did roll swordless once, so it is possible. But
okay,
it seems to not be 50-50 at least.
I see.
Maybe we should just turn it on during the finals there.
No, let random chance dictate it. We're not going to change anything here.
Right. Well, final thoughts. Captain Green, we'll start with you.
Yeah, thanks everyone for putting it together. I do want to just also shout out Random Fact, you and Redbird for throwing this Battle Royale series together. Because when it was first announced, I had actually never even had a single Zelda Rando race on SRL. I had just watched the tournament from the previous year, so it was really cool for me to sort of get my feet wet into Rando without being able to join the tournament right away. So thank you so much for putting this together. I've definitely had a blast the past year.
Yeah, it's been great to have you, seriously. And thanks to the current admins, Dark Falls and Adaginos, or Sevenos, wherever you want to say it. But yeah, you've been doing really, really well. Did you win the swordless one? I forget, Captain.
No, HN won that one. Router's Relish is the one I managed to win.
Oh, the Router's Relish, that's right. Yeah, ridiculous. Yeah, you did really super well in this season, and we hope to get you back in 2019 for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. And also, anyone watching who wants to get started in Rando, Battle Royale is definitely I can wholeheartedly recommend it.
Absolutely, the Battle Royales have been just a lot of fun with just any kind of flag set you want. Heck, you could just make it. You know, if you want to play certain flags, and no one else has them, you just set it up yourself. And if you get enough people to join in, you've got a Battle Royale.
And you also get to pick the time, so that's another advantage. Right. You kind of get to schedule it around your schedule, not when people race.
Absolutely. Hey, Thorwolf, any final thoughts about the race tonight? You guys, you're moving on to the finals next week. I think it's next week.
Yeah, we'll talk about the time later, but thanks for everybody involved. Battle Royale, Zelda 1 randomizer community is pretty awesome. And it'll be a nice rematch from the Random Triforces Battle Royale, the first one, which me and Random Effect ended up at.
That's true.
Nice.
We'll see how that goes.
It's so fitting. The first Battle Royale that went off, me and Theorwolf were in the finals. You won that. And then now we finish it off with me and you. That's very serendipitous.
What a story. That is awesome.
What a way. Couldn't have it any other way. Thank you to all the runners and to everybody that participated in the Battle Royales this year. Seriously, we didn't think we were going to get the response. Me and RBG did not think we were going to get the response we did when we set this up. And it's been amazing to see how receptive people have been to it. And we look forward to 2019. And thank you to Randomania for picking up a lot of restreams on this. It's been really fun for all of us to get to showcase some really cool stuff that the randomizer can do that maybe a main tournament doesn't really want to do. So thank you so much to everybody at Randomania. So take care.
Absolutely. All right. So Nora, any final thoughts from you?
Along with everything that's been said about them, the new season starts just after GDQ is over. Battle Royales will be kicking off. So if there's any that you see in the Discord link that we just posted, sign up now while you still have a chance. Some of them will start immediately after. So lots of fun to be had.
Indeed, indeed. Want to give a quick shout out to our awesome tracker, Alsoa999, our awesome restreamer, Can't Find Bombs, who got this on the air for us. Really appreciate both of you. For my co-commentator, Norestra, and everybody else here at the Randomania Networks, my name has been OPT Lawyer. We'll see you all next time, everybody. Have a good night.
Good night.